If you've been tuning into the podcast each and every week, please make sure that you are following and that you share this with each and every single one of your friends. And please make sure that you do subscribe wherever you get your podcasts at. What's going on, podcast fam? Welcome back to another off day. The podcast where we take a break from the regular world, the everyday hustle and bustle, and just enjoy another day off. This is the only podcast that matters and the only pod you'll ever need. I am your host, Quincy, and I'm glad you're spending the part of your day with me. Grab your snacks, grab your drink, get comfortable. We're going to enjoy this day off. That intro was great. I told y'all I've been messing with the intros. We're going to get situated and perfect in just a few more tweaks, and we're going to be where we need to be. All right, it's a lot of layers that go into this, and I'm really starting to get the hang of it now. All right, I've been out of commission for a while, as you guys know. Okay, I've been going. You already know. If you didn't know, go check the update pod that I gave. 2 weeks ago? Now we back to the normal schedule. Mondays recording. You'll get it Tuesday morning. You already know the vibes. Listen, there's a lot we need to talk about. There's a lot. Spider-Man brand new day dropped. Spoilers ahead. We're going to talk about it. LeBron James is on the 76ers. This changes everything. The LA Dodgers are trying to just create the greatest God squad baseball's ever seen. The Los Angeles Rams are trying to bring Aaron Donald back. Do we not understand how unfair this will be? SummerSlam, WWE, Oba and Brock, Roman and Seth. Listen, man, I got a lot to talk about. I just want to dive right into the first one, people. Here we go. Spider-Man brand new day. Listen, if you have not seen the spoilers ahead, I know I might lose a couple people here. Skip to, I don't know, maybe just look on wherever you get your podcast. Maybe they have the footnotes there or the timestamps. Maybe you could go look for yourself. Skip ahead if you don't want to be spoiled. I'm giving you a warning now. We're about to talk about it. What a movie. What a movie. Listen, this Spider-Man movie, when it comes to, let's talk about for your actors, directors, the economy. How much money did it bring in? All right, let's talk about the revenue. Well, first off, we know this movie did millions in previews, millions in pre-order tickets. We knew it was going to be diabolical, but we didn't know it would be this crazy. Once it released, it hit 350 damn near million opening weekend. 350 mil plus opening weekend, people. 2 days it did that. Ladies and gentlemen, Spider-Man Brand New Day's been out for about 5 days, I believe now. 4 or 5 days, 6 maybe, almost a week. And has already surpassed $1 billion, people. I don't think we've seen something like this since Endgame. People, it wasn't that superhero movies were getting boring. It was getting oversaturated. No, it was the quality. People were noticing the quality was falling off. The whole multiverse saga flopped. They went back to the roots. They gave people what they wanted to see, and this is the result. 1 billion in 5-6 days. We're not saying 6, 7. Grow up. 5, 6 days, we've got $1 billion movie. This is something unheard of, unprecedented, people. This is just obscene, okay? But we had a feeling Spider-Man was going to do this. Spider-Man's one of the cover athletes when it comes to the superheroes. You got your Superman, you got your Batman, Iron Man, Hulk. Spider-Man's in there. He's in your top 5 every single time. Okay? Kids love him, the adults love him, girls envy him. I mean, what else is there to say? Okay? Listen, this movie, if I had to say anything, like I said, it's a spoiler, so please, if you haven't seen it, just skip. But this movie hit everything that needs to be hit, in my opinion. All right? In my opinion, it hit everything. The emotion, the action, the cameos, the team ups, the comedic relief. It brought everything together so perfectly that as a Spider-Man film, this is up there with the No Way Homes, the Homecomings. This is up there. This could be the best Spider-Man movie, excluding the whole Tobey Maguire's and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. And if we're talking Tom Holland, this may be one of his best, if not his best Spider-Man work yet. The comic accurate fight scenes that you saw in the little montage from him fighting Scorpion, it had the same comic book shot. Him fighting the Hand, comic book shot. Him holding, I believe that was the villain or civilian, when he was webbing through the city, comic book panel. Like, all of these were comic book panels when you looked at them. Right? Bullseye, when he was fighting Bullseye and he was webbing in the air. Like, come on. Or not Bullseye, Boomerang, I believe. So, you have your comic nerds there who's going to notice that right away. They're going to love that. They're going to eat that up. So, you knock that out the park. Okay? Some people could say, hey, man, there's too much emotion in this. I ain't like it. I can see where you're coming from to an extent. To an extent. And the reason I say that is because this is a Spider-Man film, people. Spider-Man is emotion. This man lost Aunt May, Uncle Ben, MJ, his best friend. He had nobody. And had to still save the day. This is somebody who is built on emotion. So when you see a film like this, you're not used to this emotion because the Tom Holland Spider-Mans weren't like this. It was always action or the team ups with the Avengers. It always felt like he always had help. He always felt like he had somebody in his corner. But when you come to this one, and it's really him alone, because as we know, Doctor Strange had that spell, everybody forgot about him. So it's just him by his lonely. Okay? So this film really made you feel that. That damn, he really has nobody. He has to go through this alone. And it excels at that. It really makes you feel bad for him. Like, damn, I wish somebody knew about him. But that's when the movie picks up and gets you to the people who do know him. Or has a friend of Spider-Man. They're a friend of Spider-Man. Obviously not Peter, right? Boom. We get introduced to the Punisher. As we know, this is Mr. Let Me Tell You Something. All right. This is, I believe, Shane from The Walking Dead. All right. John, I forgot his last name, Berthal. I think that's how you pronounce it. Great Punisher, by the way. We all knew he was the best Punisher in the game. All right. He played Punisher fantastic in this film. Fantastic. Okay. When he was there, he brought the comedic relief, but still made it feel serious. As we know, in all Punisher fashion, old school Punisher fashion. He made it feel funny, but still made you feel like, oh, he's serious though. Just because I got you laughing doesn't mean I can't hit you with the sawed-off shotgun. That's how it made you feel. Oh, you think it's all a joke till I bring out this grenade launcher and shoot you in the face. That's how it feels with it. Okay. So when you watch this movie, right, and we get introduced to the Punisher, now we're laughing. The tension's starting to die down. It's not too sad, in my opinion, once we see him. But then you go back to the sadness because obviously we get introduced to Jean Grey, the Phoenix, who was possessing people's minds, messing with Peter, possesses MJ, makes him think that True Love's kiss made MJ remember Peter. Oh my gosh, if I was Peter right there in that moment, everyone dies. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everyone's gotta go. Everyone's gotta go. You made me kiss. You made me kiss my ex in this timeline because obviously she has a man now. She doesn't remember Peter. You made me kiss my ex. It made me think she remembered me just for it to be you in her mind. Like, everybody's got to die. I'm not pulling punches no more. Everybody's going to feel. All right. Everybody's going to feel my wrath. And obviously, when that happens, his spider DNA starts to take over. This happened a little bit before, too. But that was just another tipping point to make his spider DNA take off. That anger, rage, everything starts to take over. So now we're like, what's going to happen? We end up finding out it was Jean Grey. We end up getting Punisher going through. They end up going to Dr. Banner because Spider-Man's trying to make an inhibitor to stop this evil Spider-Man coming out because he almost killed a cop. See what happens? You almost kill a cop. Now you got to change your whole lifestyle. That's just normal life. But he ends up going to Dr. Banner. We end up seeing that this girl, Jean Grey, is trying to break into a facility. And let's just say things happen, escalate. Hulk gets involved. She's mind controlling Hulk, broke his inhibitor. Hulk ends up pushing her out because, as we know, Hulk's mind is just completely fractured, which I did enjoy that as a little tidbit there for my comic nerds right there. The Hulk was able to push Jean Grey out of his mind because, as we know, the Hulk has extreme personality disorders. He's damn near immune to all telekinesis and telepaths and shit. So that was good to see. But she ended up breaking a seal that he says and ended up, you know, awaking the real Hulk. Okay. Now, comic relief, of course, with Punisher. Talking to Spider-Man, talking about yo, this is the Hulk's. Punisher didn't realize that. Funny. But we end up seeing the whole fight break down. We see that Jean Grey ends up really getting her powers. Everybody knows how it is with movies, at the very end, they fully get their powers grow into it and everything like that. But great movie. Great movie. Brand new day. I can talk about it all day. I don't want to get too deep into it. I'm going to leave that for the professionals. But I just had to give y'all a little bit of what I was talking about, what I seen, how I felt about it. It was a great movie. Okay, I don't want to just say the whole damn movie. Felt like I was just gonna tell y'all everything, but literally, when you go into this movie, you're gonna like it. Now, how do I feel about the post-credit scenes though? Because as we know, all Marvel movies has the post-credit scene. I personally didn't like it. My brother said it was good, um, just because it deals with the whole Doomsday and Secret Wars. But it's like, how they showed it, it wasn't to my liking, and I'm gonna let y'all just Google that one or YouTube that one, but it wasn't to my liking. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel like you could have did a little bit more, but to each his own. To each his own. But when you go into that movie, trust me, you're gonna leave with a smile on your face. This is one of the best Spider-Man movies that we'll see for a while. Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, all that. Yeah, when Across the Spider-Verse comes out, yeah, nah, I think that's gonna top it. Yeah, I think so. Then Miles Morales jumps into the MCU. Oh yeah, we lit. Once that happens, we lit. But until then, this Spider-Man's at the top of the list. But enough about Spider-Man. We're not talking about that, people. We need to jump right into it and not waste any time. LeBron James is on the 76ers. Whew. It's time. It's time to get this ring, LeBron. It is time to get this ring. They've been hating on him. Ever since he went over there, people been saying he's ring chasing. Oh, all he wants to do is play with people who are real good to make his life easier. First of all, LeBron is 42. What do you expect him to do? He's 42, still getting criticized like he's 21. If that don't tell you he's the GOAT, I don't know what does. I'm just trying to tell y'all how it is. I'm just trying to tell y'all how it is. 42-year-old man says, I just want to chill, try to coast to another ring. Y'all saying he's a ring chaser. What are you supposed to do in the league? Chase the ring. You got to go get that. Oh, but you got to be loyal. I'm not going to be loyal to an organization that can't give me no type of help. But you the man, you're supposed to. This is a 5-on-5 game. One man cannot do it by himself. I'm telling y'all. So LeBron on the 76ers was the best choice. I thought about it to myself. I said maybe he should go to the Warriors, but that's a fever dream. That was something that we just thought he should do because, hey, last ride, go ahead and go get one with Steph. But you got to look at the team, that rest of the team, man. This is Steph's Warriors, and he needs some help. He needs help ASAP. Okay? Steph's doing it by himself. All right? So I understand Bron not going there. Then you had the Heat. Him, Giannis, Bam. There was no shooting right there. I know everybody says, but you gotta look at the percentages. Davion Mitchell and all them. Yeah, it's not enough shooting. So the 76ers was the best choice. You have 5 starters who's capable of averaging 20 points per game. 4 of them already do average 20 points per game. VJ Ekholm, I believe, averaged 16, 17. Fucking rerounding. The whole starting 5 averages 20. They average 120 by themselves. Damn near. So him going to the 76ers was the smartest choice. Now, like I said, everybody's going ham. Okay? People are saying he's ring chasing. All he's doing is going to stacking his teams. Number one, this 76ers team never been to the finals in I don't know how long. 2001, I believe, with AI. Damn, they barely touched the Eastern Conference Finals. Since what? When they got smoked by the Raptors? You see what I'm saying? People think he's going to these teams that's been in the finals already or has a finals contending team. Like, no, he's going to teams that have not done nothing in a while and is coming there to say, all right, let's see if I can put the cape on and get us there. Maybe I'm the missing piece. Okay? Now, granted, they do got Jaylen Brown too. So you could say, well, that's a championship team now. So he is going to a championship team loaded roster. Yeah, you could say that. But even then, they still haven't got to that promised land in a minute. So you can't really say stacking the teams. And this is nowhere near the KD issue. How you choke at 3-1, then you go to the team that beat you. No, there's nothing, no, nowhere near. Now, do I think this Sixers team is better than that Warriors team? No. I still think the Warriors team with KD is still the greatest team that's ever been assembled. Better than the 72-10 Bulls. Better than the Warriors that went 73-9. Better than the all-time teams, damn near. All-time Lakers, all-time Bulls, all-time 76ers that you play with in 2K. Yeah, better than all of them. That Warriors team was ridiculous. They had an answer for everything. Defense, offense, mid-range, 3 points. Boy, that team was disgusting. But the 76ers team, people, is perfect. If Embiid can stay healthy, it's perfect. Okay? LeBron's not chasing rings, if you want to say ring chaser. He's here to play the game to win. Okay? He's here to win. But at 42, you can still move the needle like that? That's gold work. People talking about your left and right. Tony Allen saying LeBron can't play defense. He never was known for defense. Do you forget what he was doing in Miami? Locking down their best defender. He switched to Derrick Rose and said, game over. Dan Rose shot like 2 for 18 against him. 2 for 8, 1 for 8. I don't care. I don't know. He just couldn't shoot when LeBron got on him. LeBron was guarding their best defender. 2020. He was on Kawhi in the bubble. I know y'all don't want to count the bubble, but he was giving Kawhi trouble. Rhyming intentionally. Shout out Chris Smooth. But it feels like he's just been getting targeted lately. And that's how you know when you're a GOAT. When simple things like this get everybody talking. All he did was say, I'm going to the 76ers. It was up. Everybody had to talk about him. Everybody had something to say. But it's all right. The real question now is going to be, instead of LeBron can't play defense or LeBron's a ring chaser, LeBron's never going to be the greatest. LeBron, you just because you did this trade, I can't look at you the same. Kobe would never. All the trashness I'm hearing. Because keep in mind, some legends are defending him now. Shaq, I believe Derek Fisher was. Brian Wentworth, you have reporters, people who got the inside scoop of things defending. Come on, man. But, like I was trying to say, what happens if he wins this ring? And he gets 5. 3 rings with 3 different teams. Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Because he won with the Cavs, he won with the Lakers, and he won with the Heat. That's my fault. 4 rings with 4 different teams. Never been done before. Each team that he's went to, he's got a ring. What will we say? He's the difference maker, number one. That's what we're going to say. He's the difference maker because just because you say, well, no, it's the pieces that was around him. Yeah, but when you take LeBron off that team, what happens? They crumble. That's the difference maker. When you took LeBron off that Cavs team in the beginning, they fell to the bottom. And we thought that Cavs team was amazing. No, these are amateur hours compared to him. When he left the Heat with LeBron, with Wade and Bosh, bottom of the barrel. When he left the Lakers, bottom of the barrel. And I'm just predicting that. And they got Luka, and I'm predicting that. So that just goes to show he moves the needle. He's the difference maker. So if he gets number 5, y'all, 4 with 4 different teams. Don't let him get Finals MVP. Don't let him get that. Finals MVP with 4 different teams too. That's now we gotta have discussions. Like I said, I already got LeBron number 1, Jordan number 2. If he does this, this might solidify the case. You got the most all-time points in NBA history, which at this point nobody's ever gonna break. It's too out of reach. Like he's pushing this record so out of reach. If he does get broke, it's probably when we're all dead. I'm gonna just be real. I think so. I think we're all gonna be dead when this gets broke. That's just a fact. Okay. Um, but seriously, this is gonna be something that people talk about if he wins number 5. It's gonna have some people just really ruffling the feathers. They're not gonna know what to believe if he does this. And let's just say he goes back to back because it's a 2-year contract. He goes back to back and gets 6. In my opinion, undeniably. There's nothing else you can say in my opinion. He's tied him. He tied Jordan. Now you could say, well, he got the blemish, which Stephen A needs to get kicked off the air, talking about some. If we look at LeBron from 2012 to now, then I might consider him being up there with Jordan. But we can't forget 2011. Why do y'all nitpick? Because we act like Jordan, he didn't start his career till 95 or 96, 97. No. He's been getting bounced out the playoffs first round. Damn near not even making the playoffs. Why don't we talk about that? But listen, that's a debate for another day. That's a debate for another day. Hold it. Hold it. But Stephen A, you need to get your facts right. If you're gonna talk about LeBron like that, talk about Jordan like that, because that's what y'all do. Y'all treat him like he never had fuck ups in the beginning. Y'all make it seem like his career started with winning. It did not. He was getting punked, bullied, cooked, Swiss cheesed. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But y'all think I just know about basketball. No, 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 no. I know all sports, people. The Dodgers are cheating. Apparently, they got one of the best pitchers from Chicago, right? It was the Cubs. If I'm not mistaken, it was the Cubs. One of the best pitchers 2 years in a row. Best in the league. And you got Shohei Ohtani still? Yeah, they're cheating. They're cheating. But you should know, because LA's already doing this with the Rams. How y'all got Myles Garrett? How did the Rams get Myles Garrett? And then they got Trent McDuffie. Y'all cheating. LA is cheating. How did they do? Matter of fact, nah, think about it. LA in the whole is cheating. Because then the Lakers got Luka that year. We thought that was fake. LA know how to pull some strings in the sports market because something's going on. Something's going on. I'm getting sick of it. Broncos do something. Nuggets do something. Please, I need my teams to eat. Colorado Rockies, forget about it. They haven't been good since the Great Depression. They're killing me. But I'm going to still be a fan, but they killing me. But the Dodgers and Rams are cheating. They need to be investigated right now. I'm sorry if you're a Dodgers fan or a Rams fan, they need to be investigated for something. Whether it's rigging it, I don't even know the other word, but something's happening and they're cheating because this is impossible. How they're getting all these great players. LA needs to be drug tested. Matter of fact, the whole country, whole state. I mean, city. You know what I mean? Look at that. They got me speaking in tongues and gibberish. I'm tripping. Drug test the whole facility over there. Because this is getting out of hand. But not too much. Not too much. Not too much. We need to talk about more pressing matters, okay? AI, people. The way AI is heading right now, they're saying that we're going to have to start drinking Dasani and Aquafina. Yeah, it got that serious. I don't want Aquafina and Dasani, people. I'm going to be rich. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. So we're going to have to start going back to Google, turning off AI, please, something. Because while we're using fresh water to cool down the servers, let's just use the ocean. You're using our fresh water. There's not that much fresh water. Like 3% is fresh water. What are we doing? They saying, all right, scientists are saying that the rate that we're going with this AI shit, our water cycle won't even be able to keep up. Water's a renewable resource, and they're saying that won't even be able to keep up. I don't like that. That's not good, people. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop BSing. All right, stop asking ChatGPT and all them niggas what 2 + 2 is. Stop asking them, what's their favorite color, because these people have created bonds with their AI. Go to TikTok, you'll see what I'm talking about. They talk about, yeah, I named mine Pete or Patricia. Oh yeah, that's my baby. I ask it everything. Yeah, you need help. You need help. Because I'm not drinking Dasani. Maybe you love Dasani, so you're probably gonna use ChatGPT even more, but I don't. Why do you think every time there's a crisis that Dasani and Aquafina are always the last ones on the shelf? Nobody wants that. So if that's what I'm gonna have to drink because y'all want to keep using AI for these simple ass questions that you could just Google or open a notebook to, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be highly upset. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be highly upset. I don't know how I would feel, but I'm gonna feel upset. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. But people, AI is not the only thing, okay, that we need to be looking out for. It's not AI. It's our own damn food. Why is everything getting recalled? Literally. Eggs, bacon, damn near chicken, lettuce, y'all. Oh my gosh. Remember the explosive diarrheas from the lettuce? Oh my lord. Listen to me, y'all. There is too many recalls going on food. What is going on with the FDA? What's going on? Listen, they say and blame Trump. At this point, we're gonna have to find something. Somebody's gotta get blamed. Something. If it's him, then well fuck it, he's gotta get blamed. I'm sorry. To all the Trump supporters and fans, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cause how else do we explain this? What's going on? Do we just blame the FDA? Let's just blame the FDA then. Let's go to the headquarters and let's protest something. Because what you mean now I gotta be worried on my bacon? What you mean the eggs I just brought now I gotta go check them? This is starting to get out of hand. All these viruses. They're trying to cause another pandemic. No conspiracy. They're just trying to. All right, but I think we learned from it, so we're not falling for it. That's probably what's going on. But this is starting to become an issue, y'all. Feel like we can't eat nothing, can't drink nothing. We're about to lose water, so shit, we're not gonna be able to have water no more. This is diabolical. Listen, y'all gotta be safe out there. Whatever you do, just be safe with what you're eating. Pay attention to dates. Pay attention to if anything else recall because this isn't even fair no more. This isn't even fair. So make sure y'all good when it comes to that, man. This is what we gotta deal with nowadays. We gotta deal with this. Cause damn, I boy, I tell y'all something. It just makes me upset. Can't even eat shit, man. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. We're survivors. If that's one thing as humans that we do, we survive. We adapt, we survive. That's it. But people, listen, man. I told y'all we're back into the swing of things. I told y'all we're gonna be doing our thing. Listen, I appreciate you guys tuning by. Wait, tuning by? No, stopping by. I'm still a little rusty. I appreciate y'all stopping by and tuning in each and every single Tuesday morning, man, or Tuesday night, or any other day after that, man. I appreciate each and every single one of you for that love and endless support, man. Like I said, please continue to share, like, rate, subscribe. Really helps out the podcast a ton, man. Helps other people get to view it. Helps other people listen and hopefully become fans of the show as well. So with your continued support, we can end up reaching the top spots. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Endless love from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you. So my name has been Quincy, and you've been rocking with me on another off day.